Roll, baby, roll, roll.
Rolling.
Speed, action. Okay, let's just. We are the Lollipopkins, the Lollipopkins, the Lollipopkins. We are the Lollipopkins who live on Mulberry Lane. Hello, guys. What's up? My name is Diane Carroll. So happy to be here. I wish I had the time to ask each and every single one of you your names, but then again, I would forget it. Not because you're not important. You are important. Just not to me. You know, if you're, for instance, ma'am, important to him, he knows your name, it's reciprocated. And if you weren't important to him, maybe you're important to like a Cocker Spaniel, a weird aunt, an uncle, a cool aunt, a normal aunt. Your parents might think you're important. They gave you a fucking name. Your parents definitely think you're important, whether or not they're not around anymore. All right, that's crowd work. Where are you from, sir?
Oh, who? Me? Clarksville, Tennessee.
Who, me? It couldn't be.
Yeah.
Then who? Point to him. You. Where are you from?
Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Hoptown.
What's up, Kentucky?
Hopkinsville.
Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Hoptown.
Hoptail.
Boris Park.
And I was supposed to be introduced, but we got rushed. Why don't we welcome to the stage Gabby Patrice, find her on Spotify. Gabby, come introduce Diane. Point to the camera at Gabby. We're here at the Underdog in Nashville, Tennessee. That's off Gallatin Pike. Everybody welcome Gabby Patrice to the stage. Woo!
Hi.
That's not working.
It's okay. It's working a little.
All right, man, it works a little.
This is Diane, and she's super funny and awesome, and we love her. Let's be so happy and excited and watch how amazing she is.
Woo!
Hey.
Yeah, the louder the applause, the more it's on my, the louder the applause, the better it is for my audio recording.
We are having a great time
Not
here
recording
clapping.
it. The louder the applause.
Brilliant,
Woo!
brilliant.
Thank you.
Yes.
Great, thanks guys. Now we are all on the same fucking page. This is about to get bizarre. I'm one weird broad. One weird broad. All right, edit. Filters.
Jeez.
I have to be able to see this shit. You wouldn't believe it. Since I don't work with technology, you don't want to hear that story. Okay, guys ready? Hi, I'm Diane. Are you guys from Nashville, by the way?
Helsinki?
You live here?
No.
Visiting? Okay. Let me tell you, we have a river, and I highly suggest you take one of those walking bridges over this river. What is the name of that river? It's the Mississippi, the Percy Preach. Hell, I don't fucking know. I'm not that great of an Nashvilleian yet. But listen. If you live east of the river, west of the river, you're in downtown. There's the river, you cross over, you're in East Nashville where you are right now. Okay? Right next to that is a bougie ass fucking town called Germantown. It's in the middle of the city. I'm telling you, I have a 3-bedroom house, front and backyard, in the middle of the fucking city. This is unheard of in America, Thunder, you know? I did have to give something up. I told them I'd be quiet, intermittently. So, there you go. So now, listen, so now you have it down. East Nashville's where all the hippie, like, fucking beatniks are. You know what I mean? You're definitely gonna find some good marijuana with the Garden family somewhere. Call them. But the thing is, so you get, I'm trying to explain to you the dichotomy of the neighborhood and socioeconomic and artistic, cultural influences directing those communities. Mine in Germantown is yuppie, schmuppy, home and garden, house and garden magazine. You know what I mean? People our age with buttons of money, like you two. You know, you would live in my fucking neighborhood. I don't belong there. You know, my heart's in East Nashville, where all the beatniks are, the fucking musicians, where Gabby is. Everybody give Gabby another round of applause. Now in Green Hills, Tennessee, Nashville, is where we have what we call our
yuppies with tons and tons and tons of money. These people are fucking loaded in Nashville and don't let them think you're not, which is so nice, right? Good for them. Here's the thing. Hi, my name's Diane. I live in Germantown, but my heart's in East Nashville. But my plastic surgeon, yes, she's in Green Hills. Now do you get the joke? I just explained it to you. It fucking sucks.
Don't be mad at us.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not explaining any more jokes. I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see. About 11 years ago, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. This is back when Lyft had Uber shared rides. I meet a yoga instructor. He had just said he graduated yoga. He's like 6'6". I like the tall men because it usually means they have a big wallet. Tall guys have big wallets. Right. Well, so I said, yeah, I'll take your class. Like a date, you know, like when you call Domino's Pizza and ask for your phone number. You're like, you want my phone number? You want me to take your class? Same difference. I think I'm getting hit on. Well, I did take his class, and that first night he spread my legs like a professional. Okay, Gabby? This man was encouraging me, and I can do this now. You can too. Everybody can here. Lift my ass up in the air, rotate it counterclockwise 3 or 4 times, and vice versa. It was some kinky shit. You know what I mean? But in reality, in life, I'm like a dead fucking halibut fish. I might twitch a little bit, but I'm just laying there. I don't know why I've never used my ninja skills like in the bedroom. I will one day. So next time I have sex, I'm gonna use my fucking... So I'm thinking of him as a tantric sex god walking amongst mere mortal men. Let's make him a mystic Judaism tantric sex god. But you know what he thinks of himself as? A flaming homosexual. I have no chance with the hot yoga instructor because he's so fucking gay and so stubborn about it. Are you sure? Yes, Diane, one more time. Because he's stuck with me over COVID, you know what I mean? He's such a bitch, though. What a Southern belle. I'm not allowed to curse on the yoga mat. Whatever. There's your curse jar, $5 for these private, expensive yoga sessions. But I'm so bad in class, I have to have a private yoga instructor. Alright, we'll cut the fat. That's why I'm recording this, because I need to know where to cut the fat. And if I can see this. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, you ready?
Ready.
I've got this new pod dealer on the west side of town. His house is fucking sick. I mean, this is like a piece of architecture. I'll take you there one day. This guy's mad cool. I lucked out. I won free parking at pod dealers. Okay? He has his shit together. He's a good singer. I can bring him out anywhere. You know, those people like, yeah, you know, sometimes like me, you can't really bring me everywhere. I don't get invited to weddings or baby showers and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I get invited to dope ass parties with rock stars and shit. Can I be precious? Just kidding, it's the truth though. I'll cut the fat on that one. What I wanted to say is, the grass is definitely greener on that bougie part of town and in my pot dealer's house. You get it, the green grass, weed is green, but the cocaine, well that fucking just blows. Don't do the cocaine. Don't do cocaine, period, guys, if you care about yourself. Hold on. Your parents wouldn't want you to do cocaine, would they, sweetheart? The ones that named you? No. It's because they care. We went over this. La-di-da-di-da-di, I don't believe in silent air. If you ever want to catch my radio station, I am Diane Carroll on Boston Free Radio. Is that a Somerville Media Center? Okay, here you go. It's past 6. Have you ever been so stoned, man? I call it entering the Matrix. All of a sudden it hits you and you're like, whoa. Or psychosis. You can call it fucking psychosis. Briefly, ever met somebody, oh man, you want to hit this joint? No, I did, I gave that up. Gave it up. It was making me anxious. No, dude, it was making you have a brief encounter with psychosis. Because I myself went to the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest once, right when I got out of the army, and I read all the literature because I was fucking bored. Turns out weed is a hallucinogen, so that is psychosis. You know what I mean, man? My ex-husband was so fucking high when he said, "Diane, will you marry me?" He put it on the wrong finger.
Then,
Stoner. Thank you. I thought I was at the Nashville Public Library, so high in the Matrix, and my friend kind of looks like Justin Timberlake, and I just wasn't sure because I had a cab driver that looked like fucking Uma Thurman and a waitress that looked like fucking Drew Barrymore once, and I could have sworn that was. And I met Ryan Gosling once, and he was fat. But that was really Ryan Gosling. This wasn't Justin Timberlake. It was just another washout alcoholic at the library. Worked that one out. Okay. I'm here in Nashville, via Boston, New York, New Orleans, Chicago, and fucking, believe it or not, Detroit, Michigan. All right? So Robert Frost said, "Not all that wander are lost. Not all those who wander are lost." That's how Robert Frost talks. Not all those who wander are lost. Or maybe he was a big flaming homosexual. Not all those who wander are lost. I don't know what Robert Frost was. He spent a lot of time in the woods. And so did that guy from that movie. Brokeback Mountain. Almost. You know what else is gay? Do you guys know American history?
They're from Finland.
Edison, Thomas Edison, inventor of the light bulb. Henry Ford, Ford Motor Vehicles.
Yeah.
Did you know they owned a home together in Southwest Florida?
no.
It's called the Thomas Edison Home Estate. Now I'm going to answer a question to you. Do you have two friends that are affluent that own a home together?
Two friends that what?
Or affluent, like
Yes.
have money?
No, my friends not forward.
No, that's fine. So do any of your any of your straight poor friends buy an apartment together? This joke is going wrong. What I'm saying is these people had money, they bought, they're kings of industry, and so gay, so fucking gay. That is why Henry Ford's wife, what's that girl's name?
Betty Ford?
Sally
Yeah.
Betty Ford. She
I
got a
don't fucking
fucking
know.
hospital named after her. My husband's homosexual and drinking. Honey, you better drink.
Bitch.
That sucks. I've had sex with a straight guy that touched me like he was a homosexual. That sucked. I lived in New York City. Everybody's gay when they masturbate, and all men are bisexual. That's blue for a super straight girl like me. What? That's not a popular opinion. It is for me because I'm straight as fuck. We'll get into my lesbianism later. Get into it. Sorry, guys. Alright, yeah, not all who wander are lost, but I was traveling, having the time of my life, following rock stars all around the country and the world. And so I say, you know, not all wander are lost, but I'd say being a groupie is expensive. You've been to shows? Are you here for a fucking show? You flew all the way from Finland to what? Go to the Ryman tomorrow night for who? Shows, right? Because this is the epicenter. I'm not crazy for retiring here. And the cost of living on such. You can spend as much as you want in Nashville or as little as you want. Oh, yeah, I do regret a couple of shows. The Band of Horses. Every day is a funeral, and this song is so self-fulfilling prophecy in the wrong way, and it blows nuts, but we're gonna sing it to you guys for the next 15 years. Troutmouth and Soon Ra, and thank God Jim Morrison's dead. Gosh. Thank you God Jim Morrison's dead, not making music. Hashem. Alright. Before we do this, I'd like you guys to raise your glass and drink. Raise your glasses. I will.
That shit's empty, yeah.
I will raise my weed pipe.
Bad luck.
That looks okay. Listen, cleanse our hearts. Give us the ability to rage correctly. Joe Warren, cheers.
Cheers.
May you rage correctly, whatever that means to you. That's my point of advice to you. Okay, so now that we talked about where I'm from, let's talk about some rules. If you live in Boston, have some respect for yourself and get an education while you're there. Seriously, just go ahead and get an education, man. Indola, don't do the blow. You will shit yourself in the French Quarter in a sub-second line. I promise you. New York City, again, everybody's gay when they masturbate. And my mom moved to Cleveland, Tennessee. I dipped out of New Orleans, went to Cleveland, Tennessee. Turns out Tennessee Williams said, there's New York, San Francisco, and LA. Everywhere else is what? Cleveland. And then our friend Dylan Warwick wrote a song with Miss Margaret Price, and they talk about Cleveland, Tennessee in it. It is the most depressing place on the earth. I'd rather go to Cleveland, Ohio. Like, that has the biggest second suicide rate in the United States of America. Ah, yeah. Tennessee Williams, what a dick. Totally overrated in literature, if you ask me. Alright. Hey guys, you know what? After it was all said and done, at the end of the day, when I needed expert advice, or who my therapist asked me I admired the most, I said it was me. I said, I do. I admire Diane Carroll the most. I really do, man. I fucking know myself. I know when I fuck up, or I know 5 seconds later. And then I try to unfuck it. I don't know why that's a joke. Oh, because I started writing my memoirs. They're all self-help books, nonfiction, if that's redundant. You want to hear the titles?
Yes.
Say yes and finish.
Guerrilla.
Guerrilla. That's how I say I'm enjoying sucking your dick in English.
Yo.
Did I just blow the microphone?
Not really.
No. Okay, my first memoir is called, now you know Memphis, Tennessee is 199 miles away from here. Have you ever been to Memphis?
No.
It's weird. They read your mind and tell you what your mind is saying. It's lit. Go to the Peabody. You've been to Memphis.
I've been in Memphis.
All right, so my first memoir is, now these are all self-help books. It's called 199 Miles to Memphis and Other Bad Ideas. I'm almost done here. I once kissed a girl and I liked it. How a lesbianism with a Polish lady not only increased my work ethic, but my credit score as well. Crawling up a Nepalese mountain, the Boston Chronicles. Education, activities, and a lot of polyamorous sex. A lot. Those Bostoners are freaks. Boston, you're free. I've slept with some of you. Remember fingering you in the bathroom, you know who you are. At a 5-star Michelin restaurant, don't think you can't get your rocks off. Yeah, I'll have the stone crab between your legs. She was a girl. That was gross, but if you think that's gross, this is where I end my set and I really fucking offend you. Or not.
Let's hear it.
Alright. So around Christmas time, I was manifesting my next Jewish boyfriend. Okay? Put my ring on the ring finger. What's up? What's happening? Manifestation's real both ways.
Is that pinky promise?
So I made latke. Shut the fuck up, I'm on stage. What'd you say?
Oh, you said ring finger and you pointed your pinky finger. I said pinky promise. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. I'm glad you said something because
Yeah.
first nobody heard you, second I did, and I still didn't understand or care. Quiet on the set.
Well done.
Ever been to New York City and hear comedy? They're mean, I'm nice. I love you.
Love you too.
I think you look great today. Like,
Stop.
yeah, okay. I made latkes. I have fake Seder dinners on my internet profiles. And you know, I'm looking for a Jewish family. Loaded. Hard, right? Swing a cat, get a Jew with money. But probably because they've been reading for 2,000 or 3,000 years longer than we all have. Hey, and so the Vikings, and they can still kick all of our asses. We're all good at something. Okay. Besides, who's not good at something? Hitler's wife. Hitler. Okay, that'll suck there too. Making latkes, a waterfront property, preferably in New York City. Yeah, like a 360 version I can see. Hello? Hello? Sorry, a little tinnitus. Okay. Ringing in my ear.
Yeah.
And I got dizzy, so I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Like a 360 view, so I could see maybe like Central Park and then the river. Woo! And then like in LA and Malibu or somewhere not burning too soon, sorry. And then, I don't know, say the Gaza Strip. There's water there, waterfront property. So, you know the guy. Dude, I'd make a bad Muslim. I really would. I hate physically exerting myself. I love Allah, okay, but not enough. I do love Allah. Caveat. Fuck you if you guys get offended. It's free speech and they're gonna take it away from us soon, so hear the rest of the joke goes. I would make a bad Muslim. I hate exerting myself physically, okay? Power walking around Mecca. And, first in soft sand making the Hajj, I wouldn't do it. Power walking around Mecca 7 times, just not gonna happen. It won't. And what's with the Bedouins walking through soft sand barefoot, voluntarily? Wrapping it up, soft sound barefoot. Can you guys handle the rest of this joke, yes or no? It's almost over.
Do it.
Fuck you. Did you know you're allowed to have as many Muslim wives as you can afford to treat equally? So, with that being said, and then you perform a certain jihad, you kill and you get like a gajillion more virgins in heaven. What do these wives think? Is this all leads me to believe that terrorists have very small dicks? And that all Muslim women want to eat pussy. Anything but a terrorist dick. Please, honey, go commit jihad so I can remarry and not be ashamed. You're gonna get so much pussy in heaven. All right. So here's the last part. I used to be an interrogator for the U.S. Army. And this fucking terrorist walks into my office and chains shackled around his fucking feet, his ankles, emaciated. He's been living in a box. He had set off an IED that killed 3 American soldiers. They were dead. I told him, I have to read this verbatim.
Roadside bomb?
Roadside bomb, yeah. Okay, I said, well, you know what? I have good news and I have bad news for you. And he chose the bad news first. So I said, you're a murderer. And after you leave here, this room, you know what? You'll be tortured to death and you're gonna be locked up in a small metal box. You'll never see your family again. You'll be in solitary confinement. Your wives, never them either. Your children are gone. You do not pass go. You do not make the Hajj. You do not collect $200 and forget about free parking. You're a murderer, very bad man. You're going away. What is the good news? Oh, I'm glad you asked. The good news is, Sarah, well, the good news is I saved 30% or more on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
There is no good news. It's a joke, unfortunately.
Yay!
Oh, wait, that's it.
Yay!
Wait, one last joke. I'm looking for an elderly man with a bad heart condition, a big bank account, and no family to speak of. Thank you. Goodbye.